Okay, so as long as we're filming the primary elements of our drainage system, right over here is a clean out manhole that we added to our system to improve it a little bit. And if I open this up, you'll see that there's water coming from the impervious surfaces of the property, i.e. the drains in the driveway and the catch basins in the driveway and all the gutters. And the three pipes at the bottom catch that water and send it off into the retention pond. And that is working nicely, nice and clean. And I'll just quickly show you the retention pond. If I can get there without sinking in the mud. So we still have this silt fence in place here, which is pretty much the boundary line of the hill in the back. And there's going to be a perimeter garden between this silt fence and a lot of plantings. And then I think we've actually decreased the size of our lawn line because we just didn't need quite as much lawn. It's a colossal amount of lawn. And over here is our retention pond, which is working nicely. Let me just walk down toward it, give you a better perspective. That is the riprap that where all the pipes come to. And you know, we've had some pretty big rains in the last year. This has been online now for about a year. So it's working really well, and the water level has never gotten even close to that 2-foot top level of the of that catch basin there, which sends water into the level spreader. But I don't think that level spreader is going to see much water. So this retention pond is about double the size that it needs to be. We doubled it because we had enough property back here. Plus, it allows for future expansion of impervious area. Like if the new owners are going to put in a pool, this will serve that. And this is that hill that we slightly cut away in order to provide for this pathway and this lower swale around the retention pond, which does two things. It makes the area much safer, but it also prevents runoff from the lawn getting into the retention pond. The purpose of the retention pond is to collect the water just from the impervious surfaces. So this assists that, and by the end of our build, we're gonna clean this pathway out and seed it. Let me just show you the hill in question. So this hill is actually very well stabilized at this point, and it's only going to get more stabilized. This is the first season where it's rooted, and you can see how growth the other portion of the hill is. I mean, this is maybe 1/4 of the hill that we have in our backyard, and there's going to be a fence, a split rail fence up on top to kind of act as an additional barrier, besides the trees and the demarcation boulders. But that other part of the hill, you can't even walk through there. The foliage is so thick, and this will eventually be like that. But at this point, it's pretty well stabilized. In fact, this whole area back here, this no man's land area, is pretty well stabilized. And that's that. But retention pond working very well, and it has been working well for the last year or so. And that's it.